Namibia. The name itself sounds like a whisper, a secret carried on the wind. I arrived expecting emptiness. I found something more. Something vast and ancient. The land stretched out. It seemed to go on forever. The sun beat down. It was a place of stark beauty. A place that felt raw and utterly, strangely, compelling. The desert here is not just sand. It is a living thing. It breathes with the wind. It changes color with the light. Huge dunes march towards the ocean. They are giants of orange and red. They look like frozen waves. Then you see the sea. The cold Atlantic crashes against this fiery sand. The contrast is shocking. It is a line drawn by a god, a line between two worlds. The fog rolls in. It clings to the dunes. It gives life to tiny desert creatures, lizards, beetles, strange plants. They survive in this harsh place. They drink the mist. It is a fragile existence. But it is life, stubborn, persistent. We drove inland, towards the heart of the Namib Desert. The dunes grew larger, more imposing. Their colors deepened, from pale apricot to burning crimson. This was Sosusfle, a pan of white clay, surrounded by these colossal sand mountains. Some are the highest in the world. They have names: Big Daddy, Dune 45, people climb them, at sunrise, at sunset. The climb is hard. The sand shifts under your feet. You sink with every step. The sun is relentless, even in the early morning. But you keep going, drawn by the view from the top, pulled by the silence, the sheer scale of it all. It is a humbling experience. You feel like an ant, a tiny speck in this vast landscape. A landscape that has been here for millions of years. At Deadvlei the scene is even more stark. A white clay pan, studded with a forest of dead trees. They are black skeletons against the red dunes. They died centuries ago, when the river changed its course. Now they stand preserved. Further north, the land changes again, but it remains unforgiving. This is the Skeleton Coast. The name itself sends a shiver. Fog often blankets this shoreline, thick, disorienting. The cold Atlantic waves crash violently. They pound the desolate beaches. For centuries, ships have met their end here, lost in the mist, driven onto hidden reefs. Their bones litter the sand. The wrecks are a chilling sight. Rusted hulls, broken masts, twisted metal. They lie half-buried, eaten by salt and time. They are like warnings, ghosts of past voyages, reminders of nature's power. Sailors called this the gates of hell. Bushmen called it the land god made in anger. You can see why. It is a place of savage beauty and profound loneliness. Yet there is life here. Against all odds, colonies of seals thrive, thousands of them. Their barks echo along the shore. Jackals prowl the dunes. Etosha National Park is different. It is a vast, shimmering salt pan, so large it can be seen from space. For much of the year it is dry, a white, cracked expanse, reflecting the harsh African sun. But around its edges, life gathers. Waterholes become magnets, drawing animals from miles around. This is where the drama unfolds, the daily struggle for survival. I sat by a waterhole for hours. The heat was intense, the air still. Then, slowly they came, herds of zebra, their stripes dazzling, wildebeest grunting and snorting, springbok leaping gracefully, giraffes moved like elegant giants, their long necks reaching for water. Elephants arrived in family groups, dusting themselves, drinking deeply. It was a procession, a timeless ritual. The tension is always there. Predators lurk, lions rest in the shade, waiting, watching. A cheetah might appear, a blur of speed. Hyenas laugh in the distance. Every animal is alert. Damaraland is a rugged landscape. Mountains of granite, vast stony plains. It feels ancient, almost as if the earth itself is exposed here. The colors are muted, browns, ochres, grays, but there is a stark beauty to it. A sense of immense space, of geological time. You can see the bones of the land twisted and folded by millennia. And this is also a land of ancient cultures. The Damara people have lived here for centuries. Their ancestors left their mark. Rock engravings at Twyfelfontein, thousands of them depicting animals, human figures, abstract symbols. They are like a library in stone, stories from a distant past. It is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and it feels sacred. Touching these carvings, you feel a connection to those who came before. Tracking desert-adapted wildlife here is quite a challenge. Elephants that have learned to survive with less water with longer legs and broader feet. Rhinos that blend into the rocky terrain. It requires skill, patience. Local guides know the land. Swakopmund's coastal charm. A curious oasis. After the desert's raw expanse, Swakopmund is a surprise. A town nestled between the dunes and the sea. Its architecture is distinctly German, a relic of colonial times. Colorful buildings, steep roofs, palm-lined streets. It feels like a small piece of Europe transplanted to the African coast. It is a strange and charming contrast to the wildness surrounding it. The sea air is cool here, often misty in the mornings, a welcome relief from the inland heat. People stroll along the promenade, cafes serve coffee and cake. There is a relaxed, holiday atmosphere, but adventure is never far away. Quad biking on the dunes, sandboarding down steep slopes, skydiving for the truly brave. The town is a base for exploring the nearby coast, Cape Cross Seal Colony, the lunar landscape of the Welwitschia Plains. Swakopmund offers a pause, a place to recharge. The true magic of Namibia for me was in its wildlife. Not just the big game of Etosha, but the smaller, more elusive creatures. The ones adapted to the desert's harsh terms. To track them is to learn patience, to learn to see the subtle signs they leave behind, a tiny track in the sand, a carefully nibbled plant. It is a quiet pursuit, a conversation with the land. We went searching for desert elephants in the dry riverbeds of Damaraland. Our guide was a local man. He knew their ways, he understood their movements. We followed spoor for hours. The sun climbed high, the landscape was vast and empty, or so it seemed. Then he pointed. There they were. A small herd, moving slowly, majestically against the backdrop of red rock. It was a profound moment. We also looked for the desert rhino, a critically endangered species. Protecting them is a constant battle. Finding one felt like a miracle, a privilege. We kept our distance, watched through binoculars. A prehistoric creature moving through an ancient land. Namibia is an old land, very old. You can feel it in the rocks, in the wind, in the vast empty spaces, and you can see it in the stories left behind by people who lived here thousands of years ago. The rock art sites are powerful. Twyfelfontein is the most famous, but there are others, hidden in remote valleys, waiting to be found. These engravings and paintings speak across the centuries. They show a world rich in wildlife, rich in spiritual belief. Hunters, animals, mythical creatures, they are a window into another time, another way of seeing the world. Standing before them you feel a sense of awe, of connection to those ancient artists who felt the need to record their lives, their beliefs on stone. I heard stories too from local people. Legends passed down about the formation of the land, about the trickster jackal, about spirits that inhabit certain places. These oral traditions are precious. They add another layer to the understanding of this place. Namibia changes you. It is not a place you simply visit and then forget. Its vastness gets inside you, its silence, its stark beauty. It makes you reflect on your own life, on your place in the world. The scale of the landscape, the age of the earth, puts things into perspective. Your worries seem smaller, your connection to something larger grows stronger. The journey through its deserts and along its coast is also a journey inward. You face your own limits, your own thoughts, in the quiet spaces, in the challenging moments. There is a rawness here, an honesty that strips away the unnecessary. It leaves you with what is essential. It is a powerful experience, more than just a holiday. It is a kind of pilgrimage. I felt a deep emotional connection to this land, to its resilience, to its quiet strength. It is a place of incredible contrasts, harsh and beautiful, empty and full of life, ancient and ever-changing. It captures your imagination, and it touches your soul. It is a land that demands respect and rewards you with wonder, with a renewed sense of awe. If you seek adventure, you will find it here. If you seek solitude, it is abundant. If you seek to understand something profound about our planet, about yourself, then come to Namibia. Let its landscapes embrace you. Let its silence speak to you.